So yeah, welcome to Stand Up in the Studio. Are you excited for some comedy? Yeah, that's good, that's good. But yeah, my name's Ben Sutton, I'm going to be your MC for this evening. Sorry for being like disgustingly young and weird looking, you know, but I've been weird looking since birth. I mean, that's why I was born cesarean, because my mum, like every other woman on this planet, didn't want me going anywhere near her vagina. So I guess I'm not particularly happy with the way I look. I'm slightly chubby and unlike, which means I've got love handles. But because I'm horribly alone, I can't really call them that, because I've got no one to lovingly handle them. So instead I've got to call them my misery cushions. Because I do try, like, you know, speak to girls, but you know, I've been single for quite a while now. I've been on the market, as they say. Although I think I've been single for so long, I'm no longer on the market, but in the reduced to clear section at Tesco. But yeah, I do try and speak to girls, you know, I do try and woo, as the term is. But when I try to speak to girls, try and make them laugh, they always give me that pity laugh of disdain, just a It's a laugh that says, you couldn't get me wet if you throw a bucket of water over me. I don't know much about Witness, this is my first time in Witness, so I am obviously incredibly excited. Because I have heard so much good things. Oh, I got off the train station and I was like, oh, this is quite nice. So I was walking down the road, this Birchfields Road, this sort of dual carriageway, and then noticed the primary school had barbed wire on. Like, is that to keep people out or to keep like the kids in? Are the kids just terrifying? You see them running around at lunchtime. So, do you know?
A bit of both, I'd probably say.
Bit of both. Are kids in Witness just little fuckers?
I couldn't possibly say.
Do you have kids then?
Just the one.
Just the one. Is he a little fucker or she?
He's lovely.
He's lovely. I bet he's a little fucker. How old is he then?
18.
18. Oh, so is he heading off to university doing?
Yes.
What's he going to do?
Philosophy and politics.
Oh, that's a proper degree. Someone from Witness is doing something with their lives. Where's he going to go? Edinburgh. Good uni. I've got some friends there, so fucking lovely place. So good luck to him. Tell him good luck from me, and then he'll be like, who the fuck is that guy? I don't give a shit. Not from around these parts. No, I'm from Somerset. It's quite weird because I'm at university in the north. I'm at university in Manchester. And it's quite weird telling people you're from Somerset because they're always react in the same way. It was Somerset, always in that accent, which is racist, by the way. And then people ask me the same sorts of questions, like, oh, do you know what a farm? No. Is your mother or your sister? No. Have you ever wanked off a cow? No. Not to completion. Any luck catching them swans then? Oh, it's just the one swan actually, fuck off. Nice little Hot Fuzz reference that people did not enjoy. Yeah, the problem with Somerset though is there's not a lot to do there. You know, I guess here, you know, you can go to Liverpool or Manchester, but Somerset's very sort of sparse. The only tourist attractions are Cheddar Gorge and Wookey Hole, both of which sound like euphemisms your mum might use. So I got my Cheddar Gorge all pristine, and then he just shoved his Welsh Cathedral right up my Wookey Hole. This is a bit graphic from your mum. What do you do?
Marketing.
Marketing, so sort of trying to advertise stuff, trying to sell stuff to unsuspecting customers. You just shove it in their hand before they even know they bought it. Is that what you do? What do you try and sell?
I do finance and events.
Oh, so what sort of events?
Just around Witness.
Oh, like this? Have you marketed this? Or is this the one event you've not been in charge of? It's like the one that people have actually turned up for. Now, what sort of, like, do you do stuff here? Like, there's loads of bands and stuff play here, don't they?
Yeah, it's just about stuff that's going on in Witness, to let people know.
It's a lively place, isn't it? It's a happening place, Witness. Louise has put it on the map. So, you know, things that people know about Witness are the Vikings and Louise. All the things she runs. Who else have we got on the table then? Are you all marketeers? Is that the word? No. Makes it sound like buccaneers, like pirates. What's your name?
I'm Suzanne.
Suzanne. What do you do?
I work for the local council.
Local council, so you're the one who has to pick up the shit. It's not as bad as Stoke, but...
Not quite.
What sort of work do you do to improve Witness? Are you the one who put up the barbed wire on the primary school?
No.
Why is that there?
Probably because you're right, because the kids are little shits.
Yeah, we raise them right in witness, don't we? They know how to fight their own battles.
Gotta keep them in somehow.
Yeah, you don't want them getting out and going to all Louis' events. It's very, very high class stuff in witness. You don't want a kid just pissing himself in the middle of it, do you? So what do you do for the council, specifically?
I deal with the insurance.
Insurance? Well, that sounds fucking fun. So when someone burns down a building,
Yeah.
which I imagine happens a lot. But thankfully, the fire engine station thing, that's across the road, so if anyone does it here, we're all right, doing all right.
Not far.
Pardon?
They're not far.
They're not far, no, that's good. And what's the final personal table? How are you doing?
I'm okay, thank you.
What's your name?
Katie.
Katie, and what do you do?
I manage and advise service at Leeds Bucket Student Union.
Ooh, that sounds quite fun. Well, I don't know much about Leeds Beckett. It's like, why is it called Beckett? I mean, it's clearly not the good university in Leeds, is it? If you've given it like someone name. That doesn't mean you're bad at your job. It just means the students are idiots. Like, you might be very competent.
I like to think I am.
You didn't go to Leeds Beckett, did you?
No.
No, that's good. You. So what sort of stuff do you do? Because your students' union thinking about voting out of the NUS.
No.
No,
Not at the moment.
they don't really give a shit. They're just like, oh, fuck it, we get 10% off Topshop. We don't really care about whether they represent us or not. We just want those cheap sunglasses. So that's all right. Well, welcome to you all. I hope you have a good night. Yeah, I am a student as well. I'm not at Leeds Beckett. I've aimed a bit higher in life. I'm at Manchester. I do physics. And to study physics, you've got to be a bit of a weirdo. You've got to be a bit of a nerd. But the problem is the term nerd is thrown around a bit too much these days. Someone will say, oh, I love reading books. I'm a bit of a nerd. You're not a nerd. You just know what words are. Proper nerd is someone who looks at Einstein's formulas of special relativity and gets a little bit of a semi. On that though, I have discovered what the most erotic thing in the world is, and it's when Rachel Riley gets a really tough numbers question right on Countdown. So 75 plus the 8 times by the 6 and minus the 50. Like, oh Jesus, Rachel, just impregnate me now. By like association though, by some weird sort of Pavlov's dog thing, I do now get an erection every time I see Nick Hewer, which is a bit strange. So it makes old episodes of The Apprentice quite weird. You know, because you'll see Nick Hewer, you know, Rachel Riley will pop into your head, and that's quite nice. And then it'll cut to Alan Sugar, which is the last thing you want to see when you've got an erection, is a human scrotum. But like, it's quite weird being physics Manchester, because like I've realised I'm a bit of an idiot, and just you're surrounded by geniuses. Like I got a text from my friend once saying, just having a poo next to Andre Guy? A Nobel Prize winner has smelt my shit. That's a pretty good claim to make, isn't it? I don't think there's anyone in this room that can make that claim. He's a proper Nobel Prize winner as well. Physics Nobel Prize winner. Not one of these Peace Prize twats. No, because physics, that's definitely a Nobel Prize. Chemistry is fair enough, I guess. Biology, you're pushing it a bit. Literature, you can fuck right off. Because again, it's just knowing what words are. So that's all fun. If you don't know much about Andre Guy though, he's quite an interesting fellow because he's he's the only person to win a Nobel Prize and an Ig Nobel Prize. And if you don't really know what an Ig Nobel Prize is, it's a piece of proper scientific research that makes you laugh, but it also makes you think. And he won his Ig Nobel Prize, originally trying to get rid of limescale in toilets, but ultimately what he ended up doing was levitating a frog in a giant magnet, which I think is fucking cool. But people get like a bit annoyed about this. People are like, oh, it's just another example of scientists messing about. Why don't you get on with some real research, like curing cancer? Well, I mean, firstly, I think they're trying. And also, Andre Guy is a physicist, he's not a medical researcher, he's a material scientist. You know, it's different specialities in science. But I don't go to my dentist and say, can you have a look at my balls, please? I've got some weird coloured discharge. Now, it would be especially weird for me because my dentist is my mum. A strange image. But I can say that, yeah, the deal on no-deal Schrodinger's cat joke did work out. I said Schrodinger's twat then. That's a different thing. That's what I am. It's because I'm both a twat simultaneously and I'm not. No, I'm just a twat, aren't I? That's quite definite. Definite state.